20 minutes after the hour here on Monday morning as border wall workers putting in the last panel on the wall replacement project in San Diego last Friday. You see here the wall measures 18 feet high and is roughly 14 miles long. Here to react, U.S. Border Patrol Chief Carla Provost. Chief, good morning to you. It looks like they're actually completing much needed repair out there in San Diego area. Tell me what's going on.
They definitely are, Griff. I will tell you this is big for us to complete that project. That leads to a total of 57 miles that we have put in. We've got another 47 miles under contract. By the end of 2020, we're expecting to have over 330 miles of new border wall capability in place for my men and women.
Chief, it's much talked about, but to reiterate for viewers, why does this matter to you? What does this deliver to you in terms of needed resources?
Well, numerous things. First, impedance and denial, of course, which is something that we need. But more importantly, this new infrastructure makes it safer for my men and women to do their job. They've been assaulted over 600 times this year, which is just unacceptable. They can see through this. It's harder to, it has an anti-dig feature to it, anti-climb features. It makes it really, really difficult for the bad actors who are coming across the border, and there are still many, many bad actors trying to come across our border.
Indeed. In fact, just the end of last week, some of your agents were fired upon from the Mexican side of the riverbank. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit about something that is coming, something that I thought, as a reporter that's covered a lot of protest for this channel, whether it be opposing the Iraq War or Antifa and the like. But now there is a call for a border resistance in El Paso, ground zero for all of this. I'm going to show you this poster we're seeing. It is called Convergence on the Border Resistance Convergence, starting at the beginning of September. You see there, abolish ICE, shut it down. Are you concerned, Chief, that this is not going to help the situation?
Well, it certainly doesn't help the situation when we are vilifying the agents and the officers. My men and women, the men and women of ICE, are doing the job that they're sworn to do and to protect this country. And I hate to see when the protests are impacting my men and women, because they're just doing an amazing job on the border.
Chief, for the better part of the year that I've covered border issues, I have seen your men and women courageously show up for work and go through unbelievable hardships. What is the morale in the Border Patrol today? How are you handling this? And particularly when you see, yet again, in September, they're going to be ridiculed personally for the job they've sworn to uphold in delivering law enforcement.
No, it certainly is a concern, and whenever I'm out in the field talking with the agents, this is something that I always discuss with them, is their morale and keeping their spirits up. I always remind them how proud I am of them and what they're doing, and that many Americans understand the job they're doing, the importance of the job, and support them. I'll tell you, they're a resilient group. It's impressive to see when you consider all of the challenges that they're up against.
And Chief, quickly, some news. Yesterday, Guatemala elected a new president who has indicated he may want to change the immigration deal that the former president made in terms of a safe third country status. Your thoughts? Are you concerned that this new administration may set you back in terms of progress?
It certainly is a concern. We need both Mexico and Guatemala to continue doing what they're doing. But that being said, it's still just a Band-Aid to the situation. We need Congress to do something if we're really going to deal with the immigration problem.
Chief Carla Provost, thank you very much for your time today. Our thoughts and appreciation go out to your men and women of the Border Patrol. Thanks for being here.
Thanks.